what's up everybody? Prime22 here, bringing you another episode of the Transformers Lore Podcast. The Transformers Lore Podcast is the companion to the Transformers Lore series where we cover information that doesn't have any visual element to it. We can't make a video out of something that has no visual element to it. So we have to meet a compromise with the podcast format. And we've been going down the road doing the Beast Wars Uprising stories, and today we're going to be doing a Beast Wars Uprising story called Identity Politics. It actually takes place before Broken Windshields, so it's one of the earlier stories in the timeline. But our story for now focuses on Scorponok, sort of Beast Wars style Scorponok. He's a businessman working for Dynamic Energon Distilleries, and he accidentally stops a Maximal from stealing access codes, and he's helped by, I think, a Maximal called Impound. So he's his friend. But yeah. Anyway, a new administrator is being sent to the company, and it's a dude named Nash Teeth. And it's actually Beast Wars Megatron. Now, of course, since Megatron's a very unique name, Beast Wars Uprising has a new take on why Beast Wars Megatron is called Megatron. But his real name, for now, is Nash Teeth. And Scorponok meets Nash Teeth, and he sees his office. He has a piece from the Nemesis, the ship that brought the Decepticons to Earth, and a communicator from the original Megatron. Scorponok finds Nash Teeth's charisma to be amazing, and he ends up talking to him for the entire day. Anyway, Nash Teeth is really sort of an agent for a builder, a Decepticon by the name of Double Punch. Double Punch was like a gladiator back in the days before the war. Double Punch is trying to get into the builder assembly, and he realizes that he's letting Nash Teeth sort of get too high up in the food chain, and it would make no sense for a Predacon to be, because Nash Teeth's sort of like Double Punch's number two guy, and since Double Punch wants to stop being the head of the franchise of Dynamic Energon Distilleries, and he wants to go to the builder assembly, he needs to leave someone in charge, and Nash Teeth's his second in command. But all the other branches of the DED are builders, and why would a builder listen to a Predacon? And so he calls Nash Teeth over and says, you know what, you're not going to be in charge. And then Nash Teeth's pissed off, but he decides to go on. And they also learn that there might be a replacement for him. Nash Teeth gets desperate, trying to find a way to improve his company, so maybe he'll be accepted as leader of the company, regardless of his Predaconness, because of how well his branch is working. So he meets with Scorponok, and he wants to find a way to increase Energon production, and they find out how to increase Energon production, and then Nash Teeth realizes that they can get even richer if they take the excess Energon that they make and sell it on the black market, sort of like an illegal gang activity. And he's like, alright, that's what we're going to do. So they begin to run their illegal scheme across Iacon. Eventually, a new administrator is promoted to the head of the DED, which is Datamine, and Nash Teeth is demoted to co-deputy along with his former co-deputy, Budora. And Datamine wants them to compete to gain his affections, but Nash Teeth's not having any of that. Nash Teeth and Scorponok continue working on their illegal operations until one of their dealers, I think Dipstick actually, is killed by a rival gang called the Kospegos. And if any of you watch Robots in Disguise, the first episode Thunderhoof arrives in is when all the humans think he's this mystical creature called the Kospego. That was a very interesting episode. But Beast Wars Uprising takes that and runs with it, because now there's a gang called the Kospegos run by Thunderhoof. Very much like the Robots in Disguise Thunderhoof, complete with the accent and everything. Nash Teeth and Scorponok go to meet Thunderhoof, and he has Pterosaur with him, and Thunderhoof sort of beats him down and gives him a deal that would basically make Nash Teeth's operation underneath the Kospego branch, the Kospego order of operations, the Kospego organization. And Nash Teeth just starts yelling at him, and then they start to beat him down, shoot his legs off. And but even as he's down, Nash Teeth refuses to give, and he's like, I am not making that deal. And then they're like, you sound like an Emperor of Destruction, maybe we should call you Megatron. But yeah, they let Scorponok and Nash Teeth go, because they want to give him one more day to think about it. And so Scorponok takes Nash Teeth to the CR chamber at the DED. Budora shows up while he's being healed, and he's like, oh, Nash Teeth and you're up to something. I'll find out what it is, and then you're going to be in trouble. Ooh. But after Nash Teeth is healed, he decides to go on all out for this operation. He kills Double Punch and blames it on the Kospegos. Bedora is killed at work. Nash Teeth and Scorponok begin a plan to steal all the Energon at the plant. Get some more hired help to take on the Kospegos, I guess. And to do that, they cause a meltdown at their plant, which causes an evacuation order to be declared. And while the evacuation is happening, Scorponok tries to steal all the Energon. Impound arrives, and since he's Scorponok's friend, he has no idea what's going on. He's like, I'll save you, Scorponok, we need to go. And Scorponok's like, no, don't take me, this is important. And then Impound grabs him and starts to run. So then Scorponok just shoots and kills him. So there goes his one friend. But anyway, they get the Energon, they get a good bit of hired help, they hire Pterosaur away from Thunderhoof, they meet Thunderhoof, and then they beat the crap out of him and kill Thunderhoof. They actually take off his head and mount it on one of the spires in Iacon. So the Kospegos are merged into Megatron's group. He takes the name Megatron now. He's like, I am no longer Nash Teeth, call me Megatron, that sort of deal. And they're like, alright, now we make a new team. We're going to be called the Darksiders. And that's where we get to the Darksiders. I guess this actually happens before Alone Together also. Well, Broken Shield happens before Alone Together, right? No. I can't remember. Whatever order it is in the playlist, that's the order happening. But yeah. So that's Identity Politics. It's a very interesting origin of how Megatron got his name. Yeah. More Robots in Disguise characters get killed or injured. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Subscribe if you like, if you have not yet. Check out the social media links in the description, and have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.